think I'm good to go. I might have to drop the flesh suit at some point during this stream. It uses a lot more CPU than I expected. But also, welcome Ricare, X4V3er, Callie, Aegon, and Hank Mancy. This might be a bit of an FPS issue with this game, but we'll see. And I need to have the music on. Ooh, that's loud in my ears. That is fucking my ears, holy crap. Hey! Also, welcome, Tesher. What do you mean what's wrong with my face? I've got skin on it. It's not that horrifying. This actually might be... No, it's the fear and hunger of Dark Souls mods. What do I name the guy? Jim. Alright. Male to get easier duping, so... Fleshless is much better even with the blinky sockets. Oh, but it's so good! Fleshman Jim. Yes, all flesh. Is there a name that rhymes with flesh? So, right off the bat, you can see some changes to the classes. Warrior is called Soldier and gets Spear. Knight gets, fuck, what was it? They got a crossbow. I already checked out a little bit of this. I played through the Undead Asylum. Also a ninja option. All flesh test. Yes, let's go with that. But I'm not gonna go with ninja because katanas are for nerds. I'm gonna go with magician specifically, because you can see here, there's 2 spells that he starts with, and I think that's interesting. Because there's a bunch of new spells that I want to check out, and I already checked out what the other thing that he has. The Hollow Class? The Hollow Class is just, 27 resistance. Why the fuck did you gift it? Don't worry about it, Tetcher, it's fine. I did just say katanas are for nerds. Yes, Cleric actually starts out with a hat from his set, which is another small change from the original. Yes, I know, and I know that you hate Twitch, which is why I think it's funny. And most of the classes start with 0 resistance, so I assume it's still a joke stat. There's a bunch of different options here, and none of them, not a single one of them, is the Master Key. Why did you give 10 on my... You're not my Oshi, mouth dog! I'm my Oshi! What the fuck you talking at? I'm my own Oshi! I've made that clear from day 1! So, Explorer's Coins are interesting, Soldier's Gems, which are probably just raw stone. I'm probably gonna go with Magic Pine Raisin. Magic Pine Raisin? No, we're not dealing with bunny girls. This is just like fire bombs. Divine Blessing's another option, but I want to check out Magic Pine Resin because it's new to this game. We'll go to Very Slim to decrease our hitbox. Yes, that's a thing. It's horrible and stupid, but it uses mesh colliders with the freaking whatchamacallit. Okay, none of the default faces seem to have changed. Jubilant Katarina's still the black guy. I'm pretty open about my Toho power level, dude. I was threatening Tetra up there with a Toho collab. With Farius Traveler because it looks decent. Swept Back and Dark Blue, I guess? And then we're good. Now, there's another reason I wanted to start with Sorcerer. And it's not just because I wanted to check out Sorcery. I'm actually probably going to be, if it's possible, I don't know if it's possible, but I'd really like to do, I didn't know if theory that actually, no, that's actually how it works. In fact, there's certain setups that you cannot even do against Bed of Chaos if you chose very broad shoulders and are wearing certain armor. It does not affect weapon swinging hitboxes because those are a separate model. It only affects your collision with the environment and possibly your hitbox when getting attacked. And this doesn't seem changed, so I'm just going to skip it. Alright, so we got Crystal Pine Resin, Soul Arrow, and Soul Dart. If you played Dark Souls 3, you know what Soul Dart is. It's just Fair and Dart, but in Dark Souls 1. So... I wonder if there's any specific... not really glitches, but you do have a lot of errors climbing up the, what the fuck, the Great Hollow if you pick certain body types. I don't remember what it is. I just picked Slim or, upper body. It's like fat legs. Here's normal and I'm thick as hell. Yeah, a little bit. You also don't start with the broken straight sword in this, which I find rather interesting. What else? Visible? No. Okay, cool. Because normally I'd drop it during this door, but I can't. Also, Crystal Pine Resin is a really interesting name for this. Because in Demon Souls, the magic buff was called Sticky White Stuff. In 2, it was Aromatic Ooze. And in 3, it was Pale Pine Resin. Also, there's no shield here. I don't know if that's a glitch or if the author forgot something, but you don't get the shield there. You get the weapon. You might think, oh, well, that just means the shield's over here. No. Let me just backstab this guy real quick. How's the audio levels, by the way? The game seems a bit quiet to me compared to the music. Oh, did you drop a thing? Arrows? Okay, whatever. Yeah, we get the catalyst. Rather than, the shield there. Or a weapon there. Game is very quiet. That's what I figured. Alright. I think I had to adjust it way down during the Discord call from the race earlier. Yeah, it's way down. Alright. Game should be fine now. Hopefully it's not drowning me out, because I'm the most important part of the stream. Alright, trick of the boulder, fall off, cancel the thing, open this up. And, oh, right, there's an innocent man over here. So he's a perfect target to demonstrate soul art. So you just hold the thing down and start firing. And you can walk around with it, which is alright. It's not super great, but it's alright. I should probably heal up. It's very similar to Farron Dart from 3. Whee! Also, they're aiming way far left and right after a bit. What's up with that? Huh. Weird. And yes, sorceries consume stamina now, which eliminates one of their sources of brokenness compared to the original. Which means I'm gonna have to play a sorcerer that actually boosts his endurance stat. Which is weird and wrong. Bonk. It's the tutorial area. The bonfires aren't changed. I don't know if later bonfires are changed, since there are unused bonfire warp locations, and I don't know if the tech has gotten to the level where you can code stuff in. So normally with the sorcerer, this is where you pick up the catalyst right here. But there's not any catalyst there for me to pick up. Which also means that I don't have a shield to start with, despite it showing up on the inventory screen, which I assume is a glitch? Bonk. But yeah, that's something I thought was rather interesting. Also, if you're paying attention to the amount of souls things are dropping, they're all half. Those things normally drop 80, the other things normally drop like 10, now they're dropping 5? Which is weird to me. Alright, let's see if we can get the double hit. When I did the test recording of this, I couldn't get it off. Come on, lock on. Why you're not lock on? There we go. Nope, could not get the double hit, damn it. Hard to do it with something this short. Anyway, this is just standard Asylum Demon with no changes. I mean, aside from the fact that I actually have to manage stamina while spellcasting, which is weird, use the machine gun. No, it does the shittiest damage possible. I've already checked its DPS, but I guess I'll show it off just for you. It's bad. And it consumes a pretty hefty chunk of stamina, so I'd rather be using Soul Arrow for basically everything. And yes, the Asylum Demon actually drops a soul. I don't think Soul Dart has any actual uses aside from being a low-level spell that people can spam. But I think I'm probably gonna go for the Moonlight Greatsword as the final weapon. No, it doesn't actually deal poise damage is the thing. Enemies can just waltz right through it even if they have 0 poise. It can't stun lock anything. I guess I'll grab the soul that's over here. Yes, just like Farron Dart, it has 0 poise damage, making it completely useless for that. But you can move while firing, and it shows... Oh, let me go switch back to it. It shows off one of the pseudo-unused casting animations. I say pseudo because that casting animation is used, but not in this game. That casting animation is taken from Demon Souls because, Dark Souls 1 has most of the content from Demon Souls still in it. Not like the map data and whatnot, but like animations, effects, spells. That's still all in this game. In fact, the Hornet Ring special backstab animations are just taken directly from Demon Souls. This is only one humanity instead of 3, which is odd. Level up, I want, what was it, 17 intelligence? Okay, so I don't have enough intelligence, I'm just gonna murder this guy. Demon Souls or Bloodborne? Demon Souls already has a PC release on an emulator. Alright, so I could fight this guy legit, but like, gravity? Bonk. We were listening to my spooky playlist. Oh, I thought he was going to go off with that one. That's irritating. That's fine. Couldn't get the parry off. Didn't have enough points to do anything good. Couldn't do a setup parry because I don't have a shield yet. Yeah, this is just a collection of weird spooky music from obscure sources. Anyway, this guy's pissed at me again, but that's fine. Let's try not fucking it up. Maybe not use the mail breaker at all this time. Bonk. Bonk, that'll not do him in. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. And he only gives you 500. Which is, unfortunately, not a lot. He normally gives you 1,000, but for some reason, all of the soul values are halved. It's a bit worrying to me, because you can't really get, like, a full level 120... That's a regular drop, 6 firebombs. You can't really get to, like, a full level 120 build in a single playthrough of the original Dark Souls. The fact that we're having such a massive reduction in souls means we might only get to, like, level 60? Which means we'd be stuck just maxing out intelligence and not having enough experience points for anything else. But we'll see. Morning Star and Talisman is normal. Way of White Corona is not normal. Interesting. Lloyd's Talisman is sort of normal. That chest is in a totally different location from where it normally is. And there's no chest... No Homeward Bone chest? There's normally a chest back here with 6 Homeward Bones, but it's not here. Huh. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Messed up the ball damage cancel, but whatever. Oh, wait. There's an extra chest over here, and I've got skeletons on my ass. But I'm gonna take the chest anyway. There's the Homeward Bones. Nice. So chest positions have been swapped around a little bit. He moved it, like, down the hall for some reason. Let me rest. Fuck off, skeleton. Let me rest. Whatever. I'll organize the shit. Oh, I picked up stuff and it didn't get auto-added to inventory. Interesting. Humanity there, Homeward Bone there. Homeward Bone graphic is different as well. Alright, I think we're good. I don't know what I'm going to be... I know that this game has new weapons, and also, if you're intimately familiar with Dark Souls 1 animation speed, you can tell that the fist speed has been massively boosted by, like, almost twice. Which means that fists might be a tolerable weapon now. I wouldn't call them good because I still have shit damage. But it might actually be worth using a fist weapon over, like, ignoring enemies and running away. Not the Dragonbone Fist that I'm looking for. What I'm really looking forward to is the, Lantern Fist Gauntlet thing? There is a Lantern Gauntlet in this, which is taken almost explicitly from Fear and Hunger. It is the weapon Iron Shakespeare uses in the first area. It is new to the game. Which means that this has custom 3D models, which means there could be some weird stuff going on. Alright, blah 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 blah. Alright, purchase item. Alright, homing soul arrow is 1,000, requires 17. Soul arrow is 650. And yes, this is a graphic taken from 3.
Come back soon.
Do I have any worthwhile souls? I mean, I have this, which is 750. 400 and 1,000. Sure. How much was it for the homing soul mass? Editing level geometry has not been solved yet. The big issue with that... yeah, I can buy this. Nice. I'm not too worried about having another soul arrow. I can just go through this with a mail breaker if I need to. The big issue with level editing geometry is that there's essentially 3 maps per level. Like, you can see how my feet are at different heights right now? That's because there's a height map for feet, which is baked into a different file within the geometry. That was made with some super expensive proprietary professional game dev only due to price tool. And also, that tool was used to generate the pathfinding. So while we have the ability to swap out the 3D models, we do not have the option. Also, you can land on dudes for, like, actual damage, which I love. Get fucking Mario'd. Yeah, transient curses there per usual. 75, may as well just die. So while we can modify the actual, like, I think collisions and the models that are being loaded in to generate the level, there is no current way to change the pathfinding or where your feet land. Alright, so is this still the... Nope. Kinda figured. Alright, back up to the top. That was an intentional death, by the way. And that's essentially the limit that people are running into. So what do I got for... I don't know quite enough. Ah, Japanese lesson. Did you know that katana is Japanese for Japanese sword? Dude, I had 75 souls. And I wanted to get back up here. Why would that not be intentional? So I need 300 for the next level, which would get me the thing that I want to attune next, which is what I'm probably going to grind out and grab. Do I don't have any good souls? Got 100. Which means I can kill a couple of dudes here and it'll be fine. And then I will likely check out the graveyard. Check the bridge. Zam playthrough when? Never. I could never get anywhere in that game. I sucked at it. I was thinking of doing a collab with it at some point. Maybe with the Moon doll if I can get him to accept. Oh, the Ring of Sacrifice? Sure. By the way, this is a 100% consistent way to drop over here without having to fight the, without having to fight the jump controls at all. And now I don't have to fight the jump controls at all again, because I can just warp back and then blow a, whatchamacallit. Blow the thing. Actually, probably still not quite enough to level up. I did say I wanted to grind enough to get another level so I can check out the new spell. Because the new spells are interesting to me. Most of the movesets from what I have seen haven't changed dramatically much because animating is hard and animation in mods is never actually that good. Yep, going for the shield. What do we got? Halberd? Hell yes! That is a good word that I'm glad that they decided to use. Because that is an underappreciated term for the suit of chainmail that you wear around your torso. The proper term for that is a male halberd. Alright, then I blow the one for 100, and I'm gonna keep the Soul of the Asylum Demon around in case there's something like super cool you can do with it. Alrighty. I would like more attunement in the future, but for now I'm gonna check out Homing Soul Arrow. Because this was a thing in, Dark Souls 2. Interesting, which worked totally differently. Dark Souls 2, it was basically something that traveled slowly, and then suddenly sped up, which was great for mix-ups if you're playing a PvP build that used magic. But I'm not sure what it does in this. 78 damage? That's kind of shit. And already the soul arrows have sufficient tracking because enemies mostly move on a line. Yeah, that does crap damage. Wow, I should have gone for soul arrow instead. Well, my mistake. Alright, pop that guy, pop this guy. I mean, ultimately it's fine because I wanted to have intelligence anyway. I am going to shoot for 40 intelligence build. And possibly a 40 faith build if I can find a dual scaling weapon. If I can't, I'll just go pure intelligence and maybe save the faith playthrough for later. Should I jump down into the berg? I think I'll do the berg skip. It's a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. I have no idea what's actually down there. Like, enemy placement hasn't changed a whole lot. In fact, I dare say that I don't think I've seen any changes yet. But right now, the changes so far is that people have started off with completely different equipment for their starting classes. All of the starting classes are level 1 and have totally different stats. And there's like a bunch of new spells and a couple of new items. But mostly what those things do is duplicate effects that were already present in... Well, not even duplicate, they just use unused effects in the game that were left over from Demon Souls. Also, you get half souls for some reason. That's the list of changes so far. Which, not exactly mind-blowing. Oh! And those guys don't have iframes during that animation. That's a change. Normally those guys are totally invincible, and I was just throwing out that stab to waste time. But no, it actually had an effect. This should be, yep, rubbish. Do I want to go back and get in a second soul arrow? I kinda do. I honestly, genuinely kinda do. Nah, let's break it. Daughters of Ash. I have seen Daughters of Ash. That's the one where you have, like, the Capra Demon being lore important for some reason, and, like, showing up in Enter Launder to get to the ability to warp between bonfires, right? I remember jack shit about it, just being generally kind of unimpressive. I also remember that Gaping Dragon was supposed to be, like, this super huge, invincible badass, but all they did was double his attack animations, which still makes it kind of a, how am I fucking up this skip this much? Did they change geometry or something? No, they couldn't have. They don't have the tech for that. Nope, I'm just rusty as shit. Alright. I heard that it was a lot more extensive than this, though, and had stuff going through in different orders. But, we'll see. This might have something cool later on. It promised a completely new, fresh experience, despite me really mostly just doing what I'm always doing, which is hurling spells at people. Yep, and that dog aggroes per usual. Because it has a very long and clear line of sight on you. Lock on, please. Alright. I'm just gonna run through here, because I really don't want to actually have to fight stuff. I think I'll go for the Bonfire Strat. So if you don't know about the Bonfire Strat, what you do is you abuse the pathfinding by running here. And then enemies just charge into the fire. Or these guys don't charge into the fire? Huh. Let me look onto them. The hell game. Ah, well, either way, they're a complete non-threat since they can't figure out how to get to me. But I also can't fucking lock onto them for some reason. Alright, now they should be charging into the fire. There we go. Soul of the Lost Undead. Okay, dodge drop items now. Good to know. Have the Taurus Demon run back D from Firelight? It's still not that long. Just don't die, it's easy. Okay, so that's still where you get a Mail Breaker. Which, I think I mentioned this. The Mail Breaker is pretty much the best weapon for move swapping onto. Which was part of the reason I wanted to pick Sorcerer, because I might have done something stupid later on for the sake of making stuff epic hard the way Dark Souls is supposed to be. Oh, hey, item. And if they do something goofy like that, I wanted to have an option to cheese the crap out of them. I remember there being this one Dark Souls 2 mod that was pretty expensive. But I couldn't do shit with it. I'm gonna save and quit bitch strats. Because it kept on crashing. Or doing the infinite loading screen thing where it tries to load you to an invalid coordinate and then just loops back to trying to load you to that invalid coordinate. And it just does that forever. Is it 13 attunement for a new slot? No, it's 14. May as well. While we're at it, slap Solar down there. I'm gonna eventually replace that with Soul Arrow because it seems like the best one. Ooh, headshot. Alright, now if we're lucky, the Undead Merchant still sells the best shield in the game and they didn't decide to balance it. If we're not, he doesn't. Get out of here, you. Also, yeah, Mailbreaker is a total piece of shit as a weapon. Whoa! They completely changed the position of the Dragon Trigger. Damn, I was hoping to not actually have to deal with him. That's part of the reason I did the burn skip. Well, I guess that makes it a waste of time, then. Hey, Felty, welcome in. I'm just doing a bit of Dark Souls mod. Beer, that's standard drops, alrighty. What do you got for me, Undead Merchant? Is there anything in here? No, cool. Da-da-da-da, merchant item. Copper coin, okay. And repair powder. Residence key, I want that. Dagger, short sword. Heater shield, okay. 77.4 physical. Yeah, they nerfed the fuck out of this one. 50, 36, 20, 40. Lord, those all suck. These are horrible numbers. That might be the best shield that he sells, though. Armor-wise, he's still... Male Coif, that's the correct name. Alberk, again, correct name. Leather gauntlets, male legging. Flourishing ring, that's a new item. Grants increase to max stamina. Okay, that's potentially worth getting. The rest of this? Nah. I might stick with the wooden shield if it has better physical block. The best looking in here is 77.4. I do want to get that ring, though, and the key. What's this wooden shield looking like? 66.6? That's kind of trash. But I'm still in light roll, so screw it. Oh, come on. Ah. Yeah, Unpack Dark Souls for modding always makes the game run super chunky for me, which you can probably see on the stream. Yep, this is the same configuration. Why did lock-on stop working? Except he's climbing up the ladder? And then stop climbing up the ladder. Okay, pathfinding. Okay, they don't do the Dark Souls 2 thing where casting spells without having full stamina reduces their damage. Which is nice. There's no items over there. You can jump on those, by the way. Those have actual collisions. Throwing knife 10, that's the same. Nice. Oh, there's a chest here. Purple moss clump. Alright, I'll take it. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. Same light crossbow. Wonder if you can aim with crossbows in this. Let's find out. I would probably need to have it be in the right hand to check that. Alright, so do this. Nope, you can't go into first person aiming with the crossbows. It sucks. Hello. Wow, that dude just fell over. Well, might as well go to the fog gate then, since we've already triggered the event I wanted to avoid triggering. These guys are stuck. I'm not gonna question it. You gonna question it? Because you shouldn't. Man, 77% block on the heater shield? I wonder if they're trying to balance out how much Great Shield sucked in this game by making them like the only source of 100% block. I think I should have gotten back. Yeah, I'll go back later for Soul Arrow. Going straight across here. Oh, come on, I hit the parry button. Parry did not go through. And I died. That was not an intentional death, unlike my other first one. What am I doing wrong here to actually die this early? That's weird. I mean, I guess I do have kind of shitty spells. But also, that guy is way more aggressive, actually. Normally, he doesn't run in here immediately and turn this place into a mosh pit. He normally has a moment delay where he kicks the door down. Spell poise is still in, by the way. Don't know the style spell poise isn't what I'm talking about. If you get hit as you switch between different animation parts of casting a spell, the change in animation from spell casting overwrites the stun from getting hit, so you don't actually get knocked out of the casting. Very convenient. That one's actually a lot more dangerous because it doesn't have that delay that it normally has. How? Holy shit, that sniper over there is the goddamn champion. That is the best sniper in all of Lordred. He does not get paid enough. Fucking sniping me through the... Oh, that's where the black firebomb chest got moved. That's how they did the poison moss chest. Okay. Through the fucking window, across the way, with the crossbow. In the conservatory. This layout's different. Firebombers can't normally hit you there. I'm gonna make them my top priority. Q, and Q. And this guy should be, yep, climbing up the ladder at this point. They didn't drop anything, there's no new item over there. I could go back and get the residence key, though. Because I don't have the master key to open that up with. There's usually a sniper up there. Wonder if they did something silly like move the Black Knight. Nope. Still an armor lester. Oh, right, I hit him twice. Oh, wow, that hit both of them? Huh. Oh, I could have Goomba stomped him, probably. I thought of that earlier. Ooh, Titanite shard. Alright, yeah, there's still the chest there. There's still probably gonna be the Black Knight down here. Yep, but he is patrolling back and forth instead of just standing there. Interesting. I'm gonna run for now, because he may have spotted me, and I don't want to be any part of that. Is the barrel still here? Barrel's still here. Huh. Okay. Yeah, he spotted me. Let's just reverse roll out of here. Get up that ladder, because Black Knights cannot climb ladders. Bizarrely, Dark Wraiths can. And actually, Dark Wraiths have a bunch of really interesting animation glitches if you get them into climbing a ladder. I'm hitting him in the back and he's still blocking it. Mad lad. Oh, there's an item down there. Yeah, so I could, like, parry this guy to death. But my motto is, why fight fair? Okay, we got the BKS. That's alright, I guess. Got a firebomb, that's pretty nice. So are the stat requirements on the BKS still terrible? 20 and 18, a little bit, yeah. C, strength scaling, no special effect. Used to face Chaos Demons. Yeah, pass. I am, however, going to grab the Residence Key. Just, you know, while I'm here. God, that damage is terrible. Almost kind of want to refresh my items and just sprint through next time. Yeah, so supposedly this has way better tracking, and I guess I sort of see it, but I don't see how it's going to be particularly relevant and certainly not worth the cost and damage. Hey, short sword. Can I use that? Yes. How? Who? Firebomb? Yeah, less damage on the backstabs, but it might have actual damage when I chop people with it. Not exactly a great weapon, but I'm not really focusing on weapons right now. Hit. Man, that damage is terrible. Yeah, it doesn't stun them at all, as you can see. That's why it kind of blows. It might be kind of incredible if you can stack a ton of the DPR ups, like the Red Tear Stone Ring. Alright, Residence Key, please and thank you. What's the Scimitar looking like? I've got like 11 decks, so I'm probably not going to use the Scimitar. Rapier, probably not. Wait. It says I can already use the Rapier. Rapier is a pretty decent weapon. Hand axe, nah. Reinforced Club would be incredible if I was doing a Chaos build, but I don't even know if Chaos Embers are still in this.
Thank you, Kai.
I guess I'll just work back and have my shit refreshed. By the way, short swords? This is not actually a short sword. Short swords were not even, like, this is sort of an arming sword, except the hilt's all wrong, and even then it'd be pretty tiny and crappy for an arming sword. Short swords, or as they're also called, torch swords, were a type of sword used not for actual combat, but for looking nice. Because any gentleman is not properly dressed for whatever unless he's going out with a sword in hand, or a sword on his side. So they made small swords, or court swords, or short swords as a very small, easy-to-carry thrusting sword, because that was the style of sword at that period. I didn't see what I picked up, but it was probably gold pine resin, because none of the other chests are particularly changed. Alright, so what's this? Still a piece of crap, and I don't want to deal with a bunch of dudes chasing me, so I'm just going to save and quit out and load back in. Yes, did I get gold pine resin? Yep. That's crap. Wonder what deals more damage. Out of the weapons I can wield, AR of 86, 66, can't use it. Huh. Yeah, I guess short sword is gonna be my way to deal with this boss, since I'm just gonna fucking loop him anyway. Hey, buddy. Later, buddy. Can I get barrel jump? Can I do the Mario? Yes! Got the barrel jump. Out of my way, dude. Alright, now there should be no extra entities here. And I should be safe to just pick on the, I'm gonna run up. He is. I'm gonna try Goomba stomping him. Oh, he blocks the Goomba stomp, damn. Ah! Oh no. I'm gonna go down. Wonder if they can Goomba stomp me for huge damage. That'd be annoying. Yes, yes. Heal so I can stab you, please. Thank you. Alright, so what do we got here? Oh! Titanite Lizard is not here! See in one of the other barrels? Well, we don't have a Titanite Lizard. Alright, so what do we got here? Taurus Demon spawning right away? Nope. Go straight up the ladder and do the usual lock. Kind of wish you don't have a heavy soul arrow. I mean, I get what they're doing with trying to make magic, like, interesting to use by copying how it works in Dark Souls. How did that miss? In Dark Souls 2. But, I do wish I had a slow power shot to use here. Yeah, fuck it, let's just drop down. Me as well? I've got a lot of crystal pine resin, so I wouldn't be too embarrassed to blow one or two on this fight. Alright, so he does the usual. Same trigger point and everything. Alright, so let's see if this fight's any particular different. Or if I can just loop him like you always do in this fight. Alright, well, it took off a third, which is decent. Not great, but decent. So we run over here. And wow, he is actually way faster on the attack. That's scary. Let's climb up real quick and not get hit by his overhead. Yes, did not get hit by his overhead. Chug twice so we can survive that again. Hit him again. I think I can just finish him off with R1s real quick. He can spawn lava, which can stunlock me to death. That's interesting. Kellogg's lava has a cooldown so that you don't always get stunlocked to death. That's good to know. Kinda cheap, but whatever. I mean, it's a Dark Souls mod. It has to have the, bullshit in there somewhere, right? Yeah, I can just run through. I'll probably just soul arrow him down next time. Gonna make the jump? Nope. Okay, break off. Pass. There's an item down there. I don't remember if that's a new item or a standard item. I think it might be a new item. And we're still gonna have to go back up there and kill the two dudes, which is annoying. Ooh, but my souls are right there, which is convenient. I wonder if he changed where the dragon spawns in. And also if he changed how the dragon behaves. Alright, so this guy is definitely a lot more dangerous than the standard one, because he attacks quicker and has some bullshit projectiles. So let's just try bursting him down with spells. Yeah, that moves way faster than normal. Alright, spells use stamina, so I can't just, do whatever. Alright, so now he's gonna do a thing, and we can probably, yep, just sneak past. If you go up the ladder and use spells, he will actually jump up there And he has this big ol' fucking stomp when he jumps up, though, that does a ton of damage and can kill you. Okay, so Taurus Demon has a soul now. Doesn't normally have one of those. Yes, the power of range when the opponent only has melee. Wonder if any of these have the Crystal Lizard instead. What's funny is that that Crystal Lizard and that item box right over there are the only 2 points in the entire game where there are any items concealed in a breakable object. At no point do they ever do that, and they do that early on, possibly to potentially teach the player that it's a thing, and then it's never actually a thing. Very disappointing. I've been at this for an hour already. They do have corpses and pods, but those are different. Alright, let's just sprint straight towards it. Because those are visible things in a pot, rather than a standard item that you break. Alright, nice, got through just fine. Hey, X4V3er, welcome back. I just killed the Taurus Demon because he had a couple of new moves and a couple of faster animations, but at the end of the day, you still just zap him with spells and he falls apart. I don't really need more than this. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna head back and get another soul arrow. Pretty sizable damage scaling. When am I equipping Dark Bead? As soon as I get it, assuming it's still in here. And I didn't, like, fucking neuter it. What's up, dude? And just a quick jaunt back. Not gonna use the Bonfire and Fire Link, and then I'm just gonna homeward bound directly back here. Goomba stomping is the best. This is a bad choke point for them to be occupying because this is Dark Souls 1 rather than 2. And in 2, you can actually push people around by running into them, but you can't do that in 1. That's a bit of an issue. Alright, I don't think there's anything I really need to worry about. Like, there's a dude, like, right here, but... Oh, he's behind me. Wonder if Soul Arrow just has, like, no tracking. Because I don't think I've seen it curve at all. Which doesn't really make it significantly different. But it does make an argument for homing Soul Arrow to exist. Alright, let's zip past here. Let's zip over here. You can jump in this well, by the way. It kills you instantly. You know, I never investigated the graveyard to check if the base stander was there. I like the base stander. It's great. One of my favorite weapons, actually. The overhead slam has so much stopping power, it kind of breaks the game. But I'm not worrying about that yet. Boing. I wonder if there's a way to increase the damage of your Goomba stomps. It's interesting that a lot of the enemies go straight into Ragdoll. Instead of having a little death animation. We got that. I don't need this. They should add a Goomba ring. Maybe, if they can, that'd be awesome. There actually is a Goomba ring in Dark Souls 1. Yes, little known fact, the Variasuit ring, what's it called? The one you get from Centipede Demon? Tart Orange ring. It actually does boost the damage you deal when landing on someone and makes your kicks deal a small amount of damage. It's just that the damage is so small that it's not even worth acknowledging.
Come back soon.
Alright, do the quick dupe glitch. Similarly, the Thorned leggings have to do the same thing as well, and they stack. In case you wanted to get your falling on someone damage from 2 all the way up to 6. Alrighty. So, Dragon is actually here, which is annoying. But not, like, super annoying. I'm pretty sure I can still, like... Normally what you do is you wait for him to come down. But I don't know if he fucked with the timing on that, or if anything else has changed. And then you sprint through and you leave. So I'm gonna try that. Your leggings stacked with headworm. No, it's totally different animation. Alright, yeah, GG easy. Hit this. And yeah, he's just gonna fly off now. Or wait. Yep, he's just gonna fly off now. Easy peasy. Wonder what happens if I cut his tail out. Do I still get the Drake's Horn? We got the Claymore, which is nice. Hollow Soldier Helmet. Claymore is one of those weapons that's just all around good. I don't prefer it over the Zweihander, but it's definitely the game that with the entire game. It's definitely the weapon the game was balanced around. Sorry. Intelligence. Tune magic. Dart is useless, so let's get some soul arrows going. Could probably go for a tail cut. Not really sure I want to. Still not quite enough to kill him, unfortunately. Oh, we're close. I don't want to use the short sword here. I think I'm going to riposte with arrows. Oh, huh. I got stunned long enough I couldn't parry. I wonder if that's a change. Wonder if this is going to be like that one other mod I played. Was that an Ashes of Daughter or whatever? That made it so you can't actually parry? Could have toggle escape. Probably. But I wasn't expecting to actually get stun locked. Still just short. I really need either more intelligence or a better catalyst or the Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring. Nice. What? What? God, I'm gonna blame this on the frame rate. This is one of the reasons I don't like using Dark Souls mods. At least not Dark Souls 1 mods. Because between, like, the webcam and the streaming, my frame rate on this goes to shit. Maybe if I downloaded more RAM? Yeah! What, can you not tell the thing is running at, like, 15 FPS? Stuff like input and, hang time and parry frames and roll distance are all tied to the frame rate. Which is, like, super annoying. Come on. Alright, that was a partial parry because I was too far away. I was trying to create some distance, maybe get to a place where the frame rate is not, like, super chunky. Like, you can see how chunky that is on stream, right? You can probably count the frames. Maybe I should just go for backstab instead. At which point I'd want to use Mailbreaker. Because it has a higher crit rate, right? Yeah. Wait, hold on, let me check something. So this is a crit rate of 20%, and this has 83 attack, but 25%? Okay. Secret. That's what I was trying to do, honestly. It worked. It genuinely worked. But yes, with bad frame rate, like half your inputs get eaten. Like right there, I hit the parry button with the right timing, but it just ate the input. Come on. Again, I hit the parry button with the right timing, but it just ate the input. Yeah, I'd say, so enemies do Goomba Stomp a lot harder. GoldenEye 64 strat, just stare at the ground. That wouldn't actually help in this case, because that ground is where all the lag sources are. Alright, let me, one more attempt. Really wish I had an actual shield that could block shit worth a damn. Or, you know, frame rate. How are neither of those backstabbed? Okay, so they did remove the ability to backstab those. Yes, if you've seen me play previously, you know I am very comfortable just consistently parrying these guys to death. And I've done so on the Undead Asylum plenty of times. If I can just get a free soul arrow in as well. But I'm just going to have to backstab fish him because just frame rate's terrible. My inputs keep getting eaten. One more. Nice dodge. Didn't do much, but nice dodge nonetheless. Large Titanite shard, nice. Any reason to jump here? No. Well, that's kind of a waste. I still haven't... It might have changed, like, all the positions of crystal lizards for whatever reason. At which point, grabbing the, Ultra Greatsword from these guys and move swapping it with the Mail Breaker stops being a good idea. Oh, the, boar damages other people. That's convenient. Now, let me just kill this guy real quick. Or not, because my weapon doesn't deal enough damage. Ah, the fucking arrows. Well, bolts, you know what I mean. Alright, so let's hang out here, which is another spot where the AI just doesn't handle it. Ah, the fact that the boar kills the other dudes is pretty nice, though. I like that. Let me just pop that guy so he doesn't respawn. I'm tempted to do a plunging attack for the special kill on the boar, but I'm not sure I can. The boar's plunging attack hitboxes are glitchy as fuck and don't even work with every weapon. If you try to do this with a curved greatsword, it'll fail. Let's go for it. Okay, so it does work with a thrusting sword. Basement key, alright, that's me into the place where I've already been. What is this? Oh. Boulder Knife I got fucking on. These guys are being weird. But it's fine. One more. Alright. This is normally the halberd. It'll probably still be the halberd because it didn't really do much of anything to the items or their item placement. Hey! Boulder Shield! What's that looking like? 81%? What's the weight change? Significant? I don't think that's worth it. Even if I had the stats to use it, I don't think I'd actually use it. There's supposed to be a Boulder Knight here. Well, that's a difference. Spell boys. Alright. So, there's another bonfire just straight up ahead. And good old Andre. Yeah, they just go straight into Ragdoll instead of having a death animation. That's interesting. It's bizarre, but it's interesting. Not sure how they're benefiting themselves with it. But they chose to do it, so whatever. Like bonfire since fortress still closed. More intelligence, I guess. I don't see any particular argument for doing anything else. Probably should have held off though so I could see how many souls this guy has, or what he has for sale. Infuse equipment, special ember required, purchase items, sells Titanite shards for half price, okay. Press of Artorias, all these are half price. Bastard sword, Pistis. Okay. So he still has Titanite charge, which could be useful for reinforcing a weapon if I had a weapon that I actually wanted to reinforce. How do the shields change? Okay, so shields do have their absorption go up when you upgrade them. So do weapons, apparently. See, so what have we got? Twinkling Titanite Guard. Okay. Oh wait, we can upgrade the Sorcerer Catalyst. Spell bonus doesn't seem to change. And it takes 4 for 200 souls. I should have a couple of soul items, right? Yeah. So we can upgrade Catalyst in this, which is interesting. That's a pretty fundamental change from the base game. And it looks like they go for one major upgrade per upgrade item tier? Wonder if that means I'll wind up using this or Logan's for in-game. Well, we'll see. So that is actually probably a huge upgrade. How much did my spell adjustment change? 148? I don't know. Well, let's test it by murdering someone. Yes, that is huge. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, now let's head to the mid-boss jangle. Nice spacing, bruh. Oh, that would... Yep. The regular soul arrow has 0 tracking. Wow, he buffs fast. Nice guard, nice. Firekeeper soul, same as always. Should be about lined up. Nope, a little bit too far to the right. So he's nearly dead. But the Baller Knights are coming. Maybe I can actually bother going through the Hollow Room. Maybe, hopefully they made the Hollow Room suck less. Yeah, that's a pretty substantial chunk. Saves me an entire soul arrow against their shield. Super worth it. A bit more up. Ah, too much up. Ah, fucker. Not worth the trouble. Yeah, Fear and Hunger tomorrow morning. I think I'm doing Tournament tomorrow morning, since Tournament is not really my main content. And apparently the Tournament demo is exactly 3... Wow, was I not blocking during that? Apparently the Tournament demo goes for exactly 3 days. Same as, well, Majora's Mask. What the fuck is that guy aiming? Can I sneak it in? Yes! Perfect. I wrote Termina, yeah, that's what I figured. Termina is not my main content, the way Fear and Hunger is, so it gets put into the morning slot. I hate this room. This room sucks. And they did not make it suck less. Okay. You're down. Oh, the buff wore off fast, though. Or maybe a couple of these guys weren't in the buff? Yeah, a couple of guys just weren't in the buff. Alright, fuck that room. I hate that room. I'm doing more streaming because I have a new job. Ooh! Woohoo! Ooh, baby, I fucking love this weapon. This is a personal favorite of mine that I love using. I am going to use this. It's not actually a good weapon, but it's a nostalgic weapon for me, so I'm going to be using that for the rest of the playthrough. Alright, so I'm going to need to get 10 strength and 16 dex for it. But yeah, no, I already have a new job. It took me less than a week. Pretty nice. Wow, those guys hit hard. Holy shit. Alright, cool. Now we can rescue Lautrec, we can get a couple of levels in, maybe make it possible. We can definitely two-hand it, we have the strength to two-hand it. So I guess we'll get 16 dex, and that'll just be our weapon, because I fucking love that thing. Oh, but I don't have a way to open it. I have to get the mystery key. Which is way over back to where all those hollows were, because normally I just have the master key and open that up and it's fine. But now I need to get the mystery key. Assuming its location hasn't changed. Bit of a trek back, but not like a huge issue. Anyone chasing me? No, we're good. Cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go up. Probably it still uses twinkling Titanite shards, which I still don't know where to get those since I haven't seen any crystal lizards. And I don't know if they're dropped by something weird or if you just find them in chests or whatever. So I don't know how actually valuable using it as a weapon is going to be. But I still have magic, and it's going to be like my backup weapon anyway. So I want to get a couple of levels. Soul of a Proud Knight, is that going to be enough? Could be close to enough. Alright, so I need another 1,000, which shouldn't be undoable. Okay, I got a 500 here. Right, cancel out of the menu, because whatever. Soul of a Nameless Soldier, and then I can use Soul of a Lost Undead. And that'll be enough to be able to two-hand the Chandler's Trident. Nice. I need just like 2 levels of strength to be able to use it one-handed. But it puts me in mid-roll, which is an issue. Oh! It actually displays the stamina in the, menu, the X out of X. Nice. Let's see how its damage is. I've already decided to use it, I just want to know whether or not this weapon is going to be shit or not. Alright, that's decent for early game. Yeah, it's alright. It'd be better when I can use it with a shield and maybe have a decent shield to use it with. Yeah, mostly magic damage, mostly magic scaling. I'll probably just go balls deep on magic and then maybe some dex later in case dex still gives me the thing. Plus, this thing, it has a special strong attack, which is really nice to have. Right, so I need to go get the mystery key. I don't want to go through the center of the church, because that might aggro the hollow room. It does that sometimes, so I'm going to go this way. Yes, this is a special strong attack that consumes a bunch of, durability, that's the word, on the weapon. And what it does is provide a damage buff for everything, which is pretty nice. Huh, torch hollow here. Normally that's a shield hollow. Got that over here, and we got this guy. Let's just snipe him. Eat it. Titanite shard, nice. Night shield, what's that looking like? Because in the base game it sucked. Hey, Count Lord. Hey, 18 strength, 81 physical block. Damn. Get owned, Aegon! Yeah, that just seems like a shittier Baldur Shield. I mean, more magic block, I guess? You should learn to live a life free of copyright law. Enter through the fog. A slight message change compared to going through it the right way. Didn't make a sound when I stabbed him, he just ragdolled. That's weird. But yes, Aegon, you have been, as they say in the business, the fucking owned. Get wrecked. I could just soul arrow these doors. What? Why is it exploding? Oh, it's this glitch. The division by zero error. It's trying to calculate the angle between me and it, and it's just coming up with a bad. Why are you at all surprised that I would abuse copyright laws? All of these songs that I'm playing are copyrighted. It's just that they're not in the... That's not where the mystery key is. Normally the mystery key is right there and I can use that to free Lautrec, but not this time. A little bit, Condlord, yeah. A little bit good enough to beat all of the bosses blindfolded. Maybe I should make that a Nightbot command where you can do exclamation point blindfold and get a direct link to me beating all of the bosses blindfold. I'm gonna look around for a bit. See if the mystery key doesn't have to be out here. There's a lot of dudes. I hit the roll button 3 times there. All of them got eaten because of the frame rate. I don't actually suffer for it, but I want you to know. Also, it doesn't change the fact that I'm just getting totally smacked around there. That was not input playing, that was just bad positioning. Nine hours and 40 minutes of content ineligible for monetization. You can just clip out that one part, dude. How is that not a hit? Bonk, bonk. Alright, let's go back down. Or, I mean, you can do something like Audacity and just clip that one part out and use a vocal isolation filter. Slap that on there and put non-copyright music on it. Why did you think? Thinking is for nerds. Just do stuff and it'll work out. Thanks, Gauntlet. I'm very proud of this hat. It has served me well. Is the mystery key over here, where you normally find the luring skulls? Nope. Oh wait, I see an extra item over there. There it is! Okay, so they slightly changed which room it was in. That seems to be a recurring theme. Kinda makes me want to make a Dark Souls 1 mod at some point. Because a lot of the whole new experience doesn't really change stuff, you're still finding the same enemies at the same times in the same places. Which is unfortunate. And the mod that I would really want to make has already been made by someone else, which is the Bone Wheels Everywhere mod that just replaces every single enemy with a bone wheel. Oh, hey there, dude. What are you doing there? I should stream that mod, actually. The Bone Wheels Everywhere mod is fucking great, too, because, oh my god, you cannot imagine how horrible the Anor Londo archers are, because he took the time to make sure that the archers stayed, but that all of the other enemies, aside from the people chucking arrows, They're bone wheels. So you actually have to dodge bone wheels on the tiny Anne Orlando rafters while the archers are firing the arrows at you. Don't that sound like a blast? So these guys still just drop broken straight swords. All the bosses are the same, I guess. No. Fucking Gwyn is no longer parryable. Aside from that, it's the same, yes. Although, Nito is kind of a nightmare, and so is Capra Demon. Because they have bone wheels in their boss fight. He almost killed me again. Got a rapier, though. Nice. Yeah, Capra Demon, but with bone wheels instead of dogs. Doesn't that sound like a fun time? Alright, let's try. Get out of here. I don't really think else I really want to do. I mean, I kind of want to level up strength, but I don't have enough to do it twice. 400, 200, 200, 1. Okay, no, I do have enough to level up twice. So let me one-hand this and use a decent shield. Then I'd fight gargoyles, and we'd still have half an hour left in the stream. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna check if this upgrades normally, or if it uses Twinkling Titanite shards. Not too worried about it upgrading at all. The soul items are also halved. All of the everything is halved, which is kind of annoying. Alright, strength plus 1, need to get 1200. Pop. Actually, before I pop, I should try killing the Titanite Demon, because if he didn't change the level geometry, he's super easy to kill. Yeah, because you can just stand here. Yep. I wonder how many souls he's gonna drop. I don't like how he's crawling towards me instead of trying to shoot me. That's a danger. Okay, now he's trying to shoot me. That's fine. Alright, I can no longer hide behind cover. But he's dead, so it's fine. 1,000! Alright. Enough for a level. And we get a Demon Titanite. Nice, nice. Alright, so let's check if it upgrades. Reinforced weapon. Candler's Trident requires Twinkling Titanite shards. 15, 18, 8. What does this guy sell for his shield, anyway? He normally has, like, the Eagle Crest shield. Oh, these things aren't exact copy-paste and stats. So 14 and 81, I'm not gonna get 14 strength. I'm probably just gonna leave it at 10. Get whatever best 10 strength shield I can use with that. Alright. I kinda want a bit more endurance so I can equip a couple of things. But I'll just wear less clothing. Yeah, there we go. Now I can do this. Can I kindle this? Maybe. I don't know what fuckery, if any, is going to go on in Sen's Fortress, and you use this a lot? So I may as well reverse hollow, kindle, and then go kill gargoyles. Pop in. Huh. Kindling it only gave me 8, not 10. Unusual. I guess he nerfed that because it was strong? You know, I could pop into Sen's right now with Sen's Gate Skip. I don't think I will, though. Bonk. Huh. Just enough that he didn't die. irritating. Ah, God, I love magic damage and how much it ignores enemies using shields. Did I buff this with the thing? I didn't think so. I normally can't buff things that already have things on it because the damage formula gets all screwy. But you can sometimes. Mostly in Dark Souls 2, but still. Man, this is like drop 100. It's so tiny! Unfortunately, I might actually have to end the stream after Gargoyles. My voice has never been the strongest of voices. And, this experimental 4 hours of streaming a day thing is a lot about finding out what my own limits are. And it looks like right now, 4 hours a day consistently is a bit much. I might end it after Gargoyles. We'll see how I'm feeling. Still, you're still getting almost double the amount of good bonesiness that you usually do. Alright, Soul Arrow. Roll here. Nice aim. Yeah, my damage is so bad compared to actual proper sorcery. Because actual proper sorcery would have heavy soul arrows for this. And by now I can get stuff like the Crown of Dust. Done the Anime of the Decade project. Okay. Sure, just let me know what I have to do, possibly over Discord. So I would be interested in checking out that podcast at some point. Ha! Spell poisoning through setting on fire. Kinda sucks that I'm limited to this spell for now, but whatever. Alright, first try Gargoyles, easy every time. Soul the Bell Gargoyles, Gargoyle Helmet, there's a chest here. Divine Ember. Interesting. Normally you get that after Moonlight. You don't fight until later on. I could boost Endurance, but I think I'm just gonna boost Intelligence more. I am probably gonna stream this pretty regularly to check out at least until I can get to some Fear and Hunger content, right? Remember Oswald cells. I'm gonna check that out and then warp back and level up and call it a stream. A little bit earlier, a little bit shorter, but whatever. It is how it is. Purging Old Phantom Stone. Ancient Vessel of Souls. Okay. So, this is sort of like replicating Black World tendency, but more specifically, it's probably just Gravelording yourself. Karmic Justice still there. Alebite Ring. Alright, so that's a everything bite ring. Got it. That's all the stuff that's good, like super expensive. Alright, so let's get some levels, check out Lautrec. And I guess we'll see where we go next time. I'm probably gonna go to the woods. A little bit of endurance, maybe. 200 IQ. Let's go. I'm gonna check out the trek, and I think that'll be it. So... 143 is not bad at all. Or Titanite Demon? I hadn't lowered this elevator before this, had I? Yeah, they're both right here. Oof, good thing I did. Oh yeah, I can actually use the other special attack that this thing has. This thing actually has two special strong attacks, but only one of them consumes a shitload of endurability from it. Damn it. That setup normally works, but because I have a lowered frame rate, it means my hang time changed, so it didn't quite work. I have to actually manually jump it. Let's walk up the other one here. Yeah, you can drop really far without damaging yourself. You can technically drop infinitely far if you've got fall control, or at least drop into a death plane with fall control. It's just that it plays a canceling animation when you land, and you have to interrupt that animation with a save and quit to not die. Alright, let's trek. Isn't here? What? Lautrec is supposed to be right here after you free him, but he's not. Huh. Where did he get off to then? Bizarre. Why would you change the position of NPCs at Firelink? That just makes things more tedious and confusing. It doesn't really change the experience. Well, whatever. Alright, let's close this fucker down and see who we got to raid. I mean, so far it's pretty standard fare for a Dark Souls mod. They tend to be pretty heavily on the low effort side. Some of them are pretty good, like that one that fixes all of the imbalance issues with the weapons and whatnot. But that's just a massive weapon overhaul that balances out the game. It's not really a massive gameplay change, it's just you get to do stuff. Oh, Bodega's streaming for once. Hyacinth, Clow, Patella, Yajimara, Bugbear. Whoa! Hessus with 48 viewers. He's having a good time. There's Zet, there's Scully. Sunnyside, Yefe. Who do I? Waka's doing Smash. Oh, Red's going. Looks like she's got a collab. I want to do Skelly Sinful, or no, let's go with Spicy Skelly. I'm not surprised Pestis is popping off. Like I said, when he was back, first starting out, he was gonna go places inevitably. The skin a mask. It is a full skin suit. How do you spell it? What do you mean, problem starting the raid? Oh, does he have, like, you can only raid him if he's following you or something like that? Probably. Problem starting the raid. Let's try Scully Sinful then. Yeah, he's working fine. And there's your raid message.